this video. I hope all of you are doing well and are still quite motivated to become an SQL expert. Well, till now we have solved many SQL problems, including concepts from filtering, aggregation, joins, etc. But solving a few problems is not enough. We need to solve as many problems as possible. And I, your instructor, is here to keep you motivated to practice more and more. The more you guys practice, the stronger your SQL concepts will become. So let us start and see the first problem of this video. Let us read the problem statement. The problem statement is: query all columns attributes for every row in the city table. So here we have to extract all the columns in the city table. Let us look at the table description. We can see 5 columns in this table: ID, name, country code, district, and population. We are also given the data types of these columns. Now this is a very basic problem of SQL and I'm sure that you would like to solve this on your own. So pause the video, think about it and give it a shot. Well, I hope that you have been able to solve this problem. If you are facing any difficulty, then don't worry at all. We will teach you the solution to this problem in absolute detail. We have to output all the columns for every row in the city table. So we can simply query all columns by using the query select star from city. The select star is used to select all the columns in a given table, and we have to select the columns from the city table. So we will use from city, and our SQL query is now ready. Let us see if this query is correct or not. We have to submit our code and Hackerrank will tell us whether our query is correct or not. So let us submit the code and see the result. Well, the compiler message says success. It means that our query is absolutely correct. So we have solved our very first query. Now let us go ahead and solve the next problem. Let us read the problem statement. The problem statement is: query all columns for a city in city with ID 1661. We have to extract all the columns from the city table, whose ID is 1661. Let us look at the table description. Well, this is the same table that we have used in the previous question. So pause the video, think for a while about the solution and give it a shot. Well, I hope that you have been able to solve this problem. Well, let me tell you about the solution to this problem anyway. So in this problem, we have to select all the columns in the city table having ID 1661. To select all the columns, we will use select star. We are using the city table, so we will use from city. As we want records having ID 1661, we will use the filter condition where ID is equal to 1661, where clause is used to filter out certain rows based on a condition. So this problem can be solved by using the query select star from city where ID equal to 1661. Easy, right? So our SQL query is now completely ready. Let us see if this query is correct or not. So let us submit our code and Hackerrank will tell us. The compiler message is success. It means that the query is absolutely correct. So we have solved our second query as well. Great. Now let us go ahead and solve the next problem. Let us read the problem statement. Query all columns for all American cities in the city table with populations larger than 1 lakh. The country code for America is USA. So we have to extract all columns for American cities having a population greater than 1 lakh. The table description is also given to us. This is the same table that we have used in the previous question. The problem is also a very basic SQL problem. So pause the video and think about the solution to this problem. Now let me tell you about the solution to this problem. In this problem, we have to query all the columns for American cities having a population greater than 1 lakh. We want all columns, so we will write select star. We are using the city table, so in the next line we will write from city. As we want to filter our data based on the country and the population, we will use the filter condition in the next line, where country code equal to USA and population greater than 1 lakh. Here we are using the AND operator because we want both the conditions to be satisfied. That is, we want America country and the population greater than 1 lakh. So this problem can be solved using the following query. Select star from city where country code equal to USA and population greater than 1 lakh. So our SQL query is all ready now. Let us see if this query is correct or not. We have to submit our code and Hackerrank will tell us whether our query is correct or not. So let us submit the code. Well, the compiler message says success. It means that the query is absolutely correct. Congratulations, guys. We have solved our last query of this video. In this video, we have solved the 3 basic problems of SQL. In the very first problem, we saw how to fetch all the columns from the table. And in the second problem, we saw how to fetch the particular column that we want. You also learned how we can specify 2 conditions in a single query using the AND operator. If you have solved this question correctly by yourself, then you guys are doing really very well. Keep it up. Keep practicing like this. So I hope that you have understood all these queries and problems properly and do not have any more doubts. Stay safe and keep learning. We will meet very soon in the next video. Bye.